Om Shanti. It's a wonderful chance for me to meet everyone. I was asked to share my experience of not hospitalization, but how Baba protects his children as per Murli today. I was supposed to go to Delhi for the first program. At that time also, I couldn't go. Then for the second program. I had got my bookings done. But the day I was to leave, that day, my blood pressure went up. So I requested Brijmohan Bhai to drop me from the list of speakers. And that day my blood pressure was 180 by 90. So after cancellation and medication, I recovered. But after 2 days, that was 8th, I was sitting and chatting with Dadi Janki. It was between 9:15 and 10. While I was chatting with her, there was a call from New York, Brother Satish Agrawal. And when Dadi was talking to him, slowly I started getting numbness in my right arm and right side of the face. It was 10 o'clock and I requested Dadi to be excused. And went to my cottage. I summoned Dr. Meghna from the Ever Healthy Hospital. She checked my BP and it was 200 by 90. She informed Dr. Satish Gupta and he came immediately, gave me an injection because he suspected that a clot had gone into my brain. Within 1 hour, the blood pressure started coming down. When it was 180 by 88 or maybe 84, he took me to trauma center for CT scan. The CT scan results showed that no damage was done. So with medication, blood pressure was controlled, and by 11:40, it had come down to 150 by 70. The medication was maintained, and next morning he asked me to go to Ahmedabad to find out what's the reason. There, Dr. Sudhir Shah, Dr. Tejas Patel, Dr. Sanjay Shah, neurophysician and cardiologist, they got thorough investigations, MRI, color Doppler test, and in color Doppler test, it was revealed that one of my carotid arteries on the left side, hind side, that was 90% blocked. And that had to be opened up through angiography, angioplasty, and then stenting to be done. In America and other places, it's a common thing. But in India, though it is being done, but still people think it's a risky matter. But my cardiologist, he is a very senior person. He has been awarded B.C. Roy Award, the highest award in India, in his line, his field. So he said, Nirwair ji, this time we have to do, because a year and a half ago, when the blockage was 70%, and he tried to see, he couldn't find actually. So with lot of courage, they started the process. That very morning, Dadi Janki from Delhi and Dadi Gulzar, they spoke to me. They spoke to me earlier also, but that day especially, because previous night I had conveyed to Dadi that I have to undergo this process. This was on Wednesday morning, Wednesday last. Dadi Gulzar gave very encouraging message, though there was warning in it that you will hear, because she sent it in black and white also. During angiography, the doctors were finding it very difficult. In the message, Baba had assured that Bap Dada would be present there in the operation theatre. And while this angiography was going on, I was watching Bap Dada just above me, and I was lost in it. In the beginning, when they were calling me, I was answering. But in between, I was so lost in Baba, though I was hearing them, the doctors. But I didn't feel like losing that sight, looking at Baba and answering them. And they got worried that something had gone wrong. But then, when they called 2-3 times, then I answered. Baba had assured that Bap Dada would be there giving sakash to the child and to the doctor both, because it was a tough blockage, very hard. And so it was taking time, and the doctor told me later on, this was the first time when I became tense while performing angiography. They even asked Dr. Banarsi, because Dr. Pratap and Banarsi, they were there inside the theatre, whether they could stop in between and could do the angioplasty later on. Dr. Banarsi said, okay, I'll ask the sisters. Sister Sarla was there. So he went out, spoke to Sister Sarla. But then Dr. Banarsi and Sister Sarla said, if there is any risk, even otherwise there is risk. Both ways. It's better that they have taken him inside and they do their best. They needed some more equipment, some more facilities. They got it from the department store, medical store, and continued. There was little discomfort, but then because of sedation, I didn't feel much problem because Baba is there. So he was taking care, and ultimately they succeeded. The whole process took about 1 hour 15 minutes. Normally, angiography, angioplasty, stenting, it takes about half an hour. I was very sure before I went for angiography that this is the last battle I have to win, and I will win because God is with me. And it's there in the message. I'll read the message if you can wait. Should I? Because the message is in Sindhi. It should be read by Dadi actually. नहीं पहले की भी है ना. See, in the beginning there is warning, in between there is assurance, and ultimately the blessings. Very dear sweet child of Bap Dada, dear brother Nirwair ji, because Dadi is writing, so she says, dear brother. हार्दिक याद प्यार, hearty याद प्यार. Your message of operation was given to Bap Dada at that time. On listening Bap Dada, immersed you in the subtle regions, and gave lots and lots of love. And then Baba said, sweet child has to do a lot of service. He has responsibility of service. operation, should the operation be done, is to be thought over. Should we get it done or should we not? Therefore, Bap Dada says, go ahead fearlessly. You have to get it done. So by saying like that, Baba said that Baba would be there in the theater, giving sakash to the child and to the doctor. Baba knew the doctor would become nervous. Bap Dada would give sakash to you and the doctor. Go ahead fearlessly and get operation done. Om Shanti. So when I was brought out from the theater, the doctor met me on the way. And he said, Nirwair ji, I became little tense for 5-6 minutes. But I am very happy that the operation was successful. So then he thought he would keep me in the hospital for at least 2 days. But within 24 hours, I recovered, everything was okay, and he said, now you can leave the hospital but stay at Lotus. He knew there are so many brothers and sisters. So he advised me to stay there for at least 1 week. But then I thought it's better I go back and get acclimatized before Baba comes. So I came back after 3 days, and each day there is progress. I'm getting better and better and better. I'm sure I'll be able to be in Baba's class all the time. Om Shanti. Thanks to all the sisters and brothers who are here or who are away for your help of good wishes and Yog Bal. And very special thanks to Dadi Gulzar and Dadi Janki, who were very concerned, and they kept me in good spirits all the time. Thank you. Om Shanti.